Hi there. I am here to talk about HR hiring process. HR hiring process is a complex and tedious process in terms of collecting the resume for open demand and aligning the interviewers. Also, there is not single place to shortlist the candidate based on their skill, schedule the interview, and collect feedback to further make decision on hiring. QuickBase is one of the low-code platform where we can easily customize such needs. It hardly takes 2 to 3 weeks of time to completely develop and host this kind of application and make available to the users globally. In this application, we are having three roles: HR, interviewer, and candidate. HR upload the resume, schedule the interview, review the feedback, and release the offer letter. Interviewer accept the interview, conduct interview online, and provide feedback. Candidate attend the interview, accept the offer, and upload the document for virtual onboard process. The application help in solving measures of the problem like parsing of resume, and extract the vital information from the resume to QuickBase table. We have integrated Prompt API with QuickBase for resume parsing. Second is automatically aligning the interview based on the candidate skill set. We have used simple algorithm to align interviewer. However, this can be leveraged and enhanced with machine learning. Third is create the Teams meeting for interview and shared with candidate, where interviewer and interviewee can join the video/voice call. We have integrated QuickBase with Microsoft Teams. Fourth, offer letter generation with the help of JS code page. Fifth is virtual onboard process by submitting the document. Currently, this is implemented with simple upload process. However, this can be leveraged to validate the document, identify the error, and highlight the requirement to candidate so that there will be less work for HR to scrutinize the document. Once HR login into the application, he will land on this page where he can see the various report, which will show him interview by status, interviews by the technical interviewers, demand chart, show the selected and available opening for a demand wise, and line chart, which will show the trend of rejection and selection. We have the unique candidate key, which will help the HR to search for the particular candidate. HR can also upload a new resume by adding minimal amount of data. Once the data is added, HR can parse the resume by clicking on Parse Resume button, which will send the content to the different tables of the QuickBase application. Now, HR can check the demand available and number of candidate available for that particular demand by clicking on Demand Available button. After shortlisting the candidate, he can also align the interviewer for that particular candidate by clicking on Click to Align Interviewer, which will auto align the interviewer for that particular candidate. Once the interviewer is aligned, he will get an automated notification for scheduling of an interview. The interviewer will log in into the application, which is this is the landing dashboard of an interviewer where he can check the interview status as well as number of selected and rejected candidate by him. He can also search for the candidate key for a unique candidate with the help of the candidate key, and also schedule the Teams meeting by fulfilling some of the mandatory details. And the meeting invite will be sent to the interviewer as well as the interviewee with the help of Pipeline Outlook channel. The meeting invite is also visible in our Teams calendar. Once the interviewer finishes the interview, he can log into the system and provide feedback and select and reject the candidate for the next level of interview. We are shortlisting the interview for this case to the HR round. The HR will receive an email notification for scheduling the HR interview with the candidate, and he will repeat the same activity as the interviewer to conduct the interview with the candidate. If the candidate is selected, he can land into the offer letter generation section. After fulfilling the mandatory details in the offer letter section by the HR can also generate the offer letter, and this offer letter is also shared with the candidate in the mail to accept it as well as to reject it. After candidate receive the email notification, he can also download the offer letter by clicking on the link below, as well as he can accept the offer letter. After clicking on this accept button, he will land into the application where he can accept the offer letter again, and after that we can start the virtual onboard process for this particular candidate. Candidate need to upload the mandatory document, and the HR and the team will verify the document and scrutinize the document and get back to the candidate if required.